60% of the urban infrastructure of Bakhmut is damaged or completely destroyed. You will actually not find the surviving multi-story buildings on the central streets of the city. Some of them were burnt down as a result of a Russian shelling. The rest stand without windows and with broken balconies and roofs. And there are not many people on the streets of Bakhmut. You can meet only those who, despite the Russian shelling, are not afraid to come out of the shelters in search of what they need. Locals are ready to stand for humanitarian aid or collect firewood to keep warm at night.
Well, now we are living like in the Middle Ages. Well, what else can we say, frankly speaking?
Are you harvesting firewood now?
Yes, now I am preparing firewood. I have some left, but we need more. After all, it will be warmer in the kitchen at least, because I've installed a potbelly.
Did you decide to spend the winter here?
Yes, I did. As well as many other locals, no one wants to leave the city. Where will we go? Majority offers to stay here. We have nothing to live with. No money and nobody needs us.
There are not enough stores to heat shelters in the city. Many live in the houses which were already damaged by the Russian shells. Why can't you hear well?
Because of the Russian shell, it was very loud. I barely got out of the house. How did it turn out that I was still alive?
Did it hit your house?
Yes, everything was damaged and destroyed. The house fell apart. Everything. The Russians hit my house 3 times. They hit a small house 3 times.
Autumn rains have worsened the already difficult situation with humanitarian aid in the city. It is now almost impossible for people to get to the central parts of Bakhmut from remote areas. The water level in Bakhmutka has risen due to rains, and the temporary crossing near the destroyed bridge has also sunk underwater. And thus it is difficult for people to get to the city from Bakhmutka because the structures that were here simply floated away. Due to worsening weather conditions, locals are increasingly thinking about evacuation. Some no longer have a house, while others are tired of living without electricity, gas and water. Why did you decide to evacuate?
Because I'm really tired of this life. Like, I'm a dog. You go to bed and hear an explosion. The Russian invaders broke 2 houses out of the blue in just 5 minutes. In 5 minutes. And where should I go? I'm 83 years old.
How are you heating your house now?
How? We dress warmer and go to sleep.
Dressed up?
Of course, dressed up.
More than 15,000 people continue to live in frontline Bakhmut. Every day the city is turning into ruins more and more. Only 1 school out of 14 has survived. The other day, a center for children and youth were burnt to the ground as a result of the Russian attacks. Reported by Dana Kolesnik, Olena Gramova, UATV News.